Hey guys, so how did I make currency this league so far? Well, first of all, I already did this video once, but this happened. So anyway, let's see. One thing I'll point out first is Delve. Delve can make you a ton of currency just by going to, say, currency nodes. Normally, whenever you find lost riches, you can get a chaos or two out of every chest. Pretty profitable just for running Delve and just finding things, especially when you find these little ball outposts. You can get a ton of just random currency from those. Really good. The deeper you go, the better it gets. So, Delve, awesome. Prophecies. Don't have any really good prophecies here. Had an idea to make some currency this league with a prophecy, but it didn't pan out due to, well, it being mainly a spellcasting league, so it didn't work out. But hey, maybe next time. Hopefully, in a more attack-based league, it'll be better. Okay, so what else did I do besides prophecies and delve? Well, trading. Trading is huge. So these rings, elder rings, you get a coral, you get a 2-stone, you craft it to where it has the life gain for each enemy hit, or Poacher's Mark, Warlord's Mark, any combination of that with any kind of damage, fire damage, lightning damage. I just sold one that had Warlord's Mark and fire damage to ignited enemies for 2x. I probably could have got a little more out of that, but I've been trying to sell it and make a bit of currency so that I can go ahead and fund my builds. I just broke an X to buy something, and that's going to be for a build pretty far later down the road, I think, but I went ahead and got a couple of items just because. I was crafting items for this build. Whatever build you're doing, if you craft items for it, you can sometimes get some items you can sell. I really didn't need the helmet I currently have on because I was trying to do Righteous Fire, so I wanted the regen. Well, I finally got the regen on that helmet, but now that I'm not using Righteous Fire, I've decided against it. I'll talk about that in the next video. But, yeah, for the most part, though, crafting items for your build, you can just go ahead and just sell what you don't need if you get some good rolls. Sometimes, yes, it is frustrating that now you got to go find another helmet. But hey, if you can go ahead and make currency that way, it's pretty good. Normally, you make your money back, if not make money off of it. So I always do that every league. I'm doing that right now with belts. So that's why I still have this and not a Stygian Vice. So one of my friends, he's doing a Righteous Fire build. So I was kind of helping him put his build together. And with that, make friends. He gave me essentially 27 chaos with one of the div cards that he found. I sold it for 27, and I turned that into about 3x, and I've put it toward his build. So I've helped him buy a Calms, I've helped him get a helmet, I've helped him get a belt, and I think an amulet. So each of those items is about, well, 3x total, roughly. So I've pretty much, kind of paid him back with as much interest as I could, just because I made the currency off of his card originally. So, whatever's extra though, I mean, at this point, his build's good, his build's going, he doesn't feel like he needs much more, so I'm just kind of still making money off of it. So I've got this, bought a few of these for his build, burning damage, conch effect, helm, great for Righteous Fire. This one's probably not selling just because it's an evasion base, but as far as comparable stats on helmets, they're going for 1.5x to 2x from what it looks like. Cool this league is the Fractured mods. Got a tier 1 on this. Alteration Orb till I got the Cold Res, regaled it, got the Lightning Res, and then crafted on the All Res. Pretty solid amulet there for some just life and resist. I might actually just use it for my Chaos build if I get that started soon. Other than that though, that's pretty much what crafts I have left that's still here, normally you can make quite a bit of currency. That's why this is pretty empty. I've been just trying to price it a bit cheap, get what I can out of it, use it, because the more currency that you can spend on your build, the more currency you can make most of the time. So that is especially true with Magic Find. But as you can see, I've got 3x. I just broke one, so I had a fourth. So I probably had about 10x, I think, this league, or more at this point. I spent a ton of jewelers on this right here. And by a ton, I mean not hardly any at all. I think it was like 430-ish, because it was just one attempt. 3, 4, 5, and then done. So, first time that's happened. So it must be fate. Death's Oath is a build I am doing this league. Wanted to do it last league, but this league, Chaos stuff got buffed, so hey, why not? I already did talk about prophecies, but you can kind of store them up and save them for later. Alva, we can use that in tier 16s when I get a nice little map pool. I have too many things here that's all that good. But you can spam prophecies, get what you can. Chaos recipe, here we go. So let's see, that's probably my biggest limiting factor there. That's about 20. Yeah, so about 20 chaos. I can get 20 chaos right now. So, I'm coming out of map. I have a few extra slots. I pick up a few things. Boom. I notice that I need helmets or gloves. Like, so right now, the gloves. So, as I'm coming out of maps, I see there's 2 things, gloves on the ground. Just pick those up. If I have, like, 8 slots. Boom. Easy. Throw them in this. When things start to fill up, spend time, grab everything, sell, grab everything, sell, grab everything, sell. 20 chaos. Easy. Let's see. Lore Weave. Rings. Full inventory of rings sold to a vendor. It's a pretty good one. If you get lucky with some elder stuff, that's cool. Again, crafting for yourself. Unshattered Will. I'm making another Unshattered Will. You can buy it for about 40 chaos if you buy the pieces. Piece it together. There it is. I could sell this right now. See? Macro says 65 chaos is the cheapest one. Buy it for 40, sell it for 65. Repeat that till you get a good one. I've got max life, almost max res, and the increased damage really isn't the biggest concern right now. But again, I'm still crafting it till I get about 60 to 65 increased damage with 75 to 80 life and hopefully the same amount of resist or more. It only goes to 15, so not too much to improve on there. Rolling another Stygian Vice. I sold one already. That got me about, I think it was 120 chaos, roughly. Again, another ring over here. Got another ring. So I throw essences at that. You can get essences from the Zana mod. Pretty easy way to get some decent stuff. Sometimes you get some of the rare ones when you use the Remnant of Corruption on any of the purple ones. Let's see. Maps, if you happen to get lucky and are able to progress. Sadly, I've just now gotten up to Minotaur, and I'm going to do just these over here and these to spawn Red Elder. I've already gotten all the memory fragments up to tier 15. So I got 10 out of 15, just need to spawn Red Elder, and then I'll be good to try Uber Elder. Hopefully getting that by the end of this week. Early on, you can do a Ziri, not too bad. I hear that quarry farming for scarabs and stuff, for the trail stuff, is right now the best way. I don't know if they're changing that. Hopefully they're going to change some things with the trail. We'll see. I think they might have had something out about it. I haven't looked yet. But I want to say that I saw something here today that they might be changing that. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, so it looks like they have actually addressed the trail farming, and hopefully we'll get a little bit more intelligence for the mastermind right here, and the intelligence gain values for betrayal encounters. So hopefully we'll get to safe houses faster, and also areas prior to maps will only spawn a single betrayal encounter now. So there goes the quarry farm craziness. Hopefully this feels better. But anyway, just found out about this. Thought I'd tack this on. So yeah. Abyss Jewel crafting. So you get some Abyss Jewels. So they start popping up after a little while. Level 82, I believe, is what you want for a lot of the rolls. There we go. There's probably some decent trade that I could do and hopefully make some currency off of it. But around 82 is what you get. You can get some sword. So around 82, you're going to get. So around 82. So around eye level 82, you can get some crafted elemental damage to attacks with swords or whatever you're using, spells, anything like that, and you can get some pretty nice damage from Abyss Jewels. A lot of the buffs that they did actually was toward the added damage percentages for a lot of things, and if you use added damage with Abyss Jewels, you can really scale some abilities right now. I know traps are a big deal. Ice Trap they just buffed. I think they gave that 180% added damage modifier. So you can get some really juicy damage numbers with Abyss Jewels. With that said, trying to craft something for your build again, you can then just sell it. So pretty easy way to make money there. Just sitting around crafting. Let's see, I do gems, then just sell a bunch of them so that I get GCP. Again, fossil crafting is huge. Go ahead and do that for the items, and then go ahead and do that for the items that you need, and then go ahead and sell them if you get something pretty decent that you don't necessarily need. Getting some decent item bases, make sure they're high item level for what you need and what you're wanting to roll. Go ahead and craft those. But yeah, overall, I think that's about it. Let me know in the comments down below if you have any other ways that you've made currency. I know there's Magic Find and stuff like that. This is just how I've done it because I have had limited time to play. And yeah, again though, leave a comment down below with anything else to add to this. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz and whatnot. And yeah, peace.